Taittiriya Upanishad. The Taittiriya Upanishad is one of the primary Upanishads as part of the Yajurveda. It says that the highest goal is to know the Brahman, for that is truth. It is divided into three sections. First, the Shiksha Valli deals with the discipline of Shiksha, which is the first of the six Vedangas or limbs or auxiliaries of the Vedas. That is the study of phonics and pronunciations. Second, the Brahmananda Valli teaches about Brahman and tries to define it as truth, omniscient, and infinite. Third, the Bhrigu Valli describes how son of Varuna, the water god, Bhrigu, obtained realization of Brahman through repeated tapas under his father's guidance. Taittiriya Upanishad Part 1 Shlok number 1 Prathma Shiksha Valli Om Sham No Mitraha Sham Varunaha Sham No Bhavat Vayarma Sham Na Indro Brahaspatihi Sham No Vishnu Rukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayu Tvamev Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvamev Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmam Vatu Tadvaktar Mavatu Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram Om Shanti 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 Iti Prathmo Anuvakaha. Translation by Swami Shivananda. Om. May Mitra be propitious to us and Varuna propitious be. May Aryaman propitious be to us. Propitious be Indra and Brihaspati to us. To us propitious may Vishnu of vast extent be. Bow to Brahman, bow to thee, Vayu, thou art indeed Brahman, perceptible, thee indeed will I declare Brahman, perceptible, the right will I declare, and I will declare the true. May that protect me, may that protect the teacher, may may it protect the teacher. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Part 1 Shloka number 2 Shiksha Shastrarth Sangraha Om Shiksham Vyakhya Sma Varnaha Swaraha Matra Balam Sam Santanaha Iti Yukta Shiksha Dhyayaha Iti Dvitiyo Anuvakaha. Oh, we shall now explain the science of phonics, sounds, accent or pitch, quality or measure, the effort put in articulation, uniformity and continuity in pronouncing the letters. Thus has been declared the lesson on phonics. Part 1, Shloka number 3. संहितोपासनं सह नो यशा सह नो ब्रह्म वर्चसम अथाता साहिताया उपनिषदं व्याख्यास्यामः पंचस्वधिकरणेषु अधिलोकम् अधिज्योतिषम् अधिविद्यम् अधिप्रमजं ध्यायतं ता महासहिता इत्याचक्षते अथाधिलोकं पृथ्वीपूर्वरूपं द्योरुत्तर रूपम आकाशः संधि वायुसंधानाम इत्यादि लोकम. The pupils say, may we both teacher and disciple have the glory and effulgence born of holy life and scriptural study. The teachers say, now we shall explain the secret of teaching of conjunction. This teaching is based on 5 perceptible object, universe, luminaries, learning, progeny, body. These they call the great combinations or blendings. The teachers concerning the universe is this: the earth is the prior form, the heaven firmament is the posterior form. Atmosphere is the junction, air is the junction. Thus, one should meditate upon the universe. Part 1, Shlok number 4th. अथादि जोषितम अग्नि पूर्व रूपम आदित्य उत्तर रूपम आपः सन्ति वैदित्य संधानम इत्यादि ज्योतिषम अथादि विद्यम आचार्य पूर्व रूपम अन्ते वास्यु उत्तरम रूपम विद्या संधि प्रवचन संधानम इत्यादि विद्यम. Now concerning the luminaries or meditations upon fire. Fire is the prior form, the sun is the posterior form, water is the intermediate form, and lightning is the connection. That one should meditate upon light. Now concerning knowledge, the teacher is the prior form, the taught is the posterior form, learning is the intermediate form, and the instruction is the means of joining them. Thus one should meditate on learning. Part 1, Shlok number 6th. अथाध्यात्मम अद्राहनु पूर्व रूपम उत्तराहनुत्तर रूपम वक्सन्धिः जिह्वा संधानम इत्यध्यात्मम इतीमा महास हिता या एवमेता महास हिता व्याख्याता वेद संधीयते प्रजया प्रशुभि ब्रह्मवर्चसेना नादेन सुवर्गेण लोकेन इति तृतीय अनुवाकः. What follows is concerning the individual or the body. The lower jaw is the prior form, the upper jaw the posterior form. Speech is the conjunction, the tongue the means of union. Thus one should meditate upon oneself. These are called the great conjunctions, and he who understands them as expounded here becomes united with progeny, cattle, food, and the like, and with the glory of the holy luster, wealth, and heavenly joy. Part 1, Shloka number 7th. Medhadi siddhyartha abhanti homa mantra yachand samrishubho vishwarupa chandobhyo adhyamritat sambhavov samendro medhaya spranotu amritasya devdharano bhuyasam शरीरम में विचक्षणम जिव्या में मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्याम भूरि वि शुश्रवम ब्रह्मणा कोशो असि मेधया पिहिता श्रुतम में गोपायः. He whose form is manifold, who is preeminent among the sacred hymns of the Vedas, and who has sprung up from the sacred hymns which are immortal, that Indra Omkara may fill me with intellectual vigor. O Lord, may I become the possessor of the immortal revelations. May my body become able and active, my speech sweet and agreeable to the utmost. May I listen abundantly with my ears. Thou art the Shet of Brahman. May you preserve my learning. Part 1, Shloka number 8. Abhanti vitan vana kurvana chirmatmana vasasi mam gavascha annapane cha sarvada tato me shriyamavaha lomasham pashubhi saha swaha amayantu brahmacharina swaha vimayantu brahmacharina swaha प्रमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणे स्वाहा दमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणे स्वाहा शमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणे स्वाहा. O Lord, afterwards let prosperity be mine, consisting in hairy animals along with cattle. May fortune produce for me without delay and for all time, bringing continuously and in ever multiplying proportions food and drink. cloth and cattle. All along may celebrate students thirsty to know, come to me, Swaha. May them come to me from distant places and from all directions. May the students anxious to gain the knowledge of Brahman control their senses. May the students anxious to live the knowledge of Brahman be peaceful. Swaha. Part 1, Shloka number 9th. Yasho Jane Sani Swaha Shreyan Vasyo Sosani Swaha Tam Tva Bhag Pravashani Swaha Sama Bhag Pravish Swaha Tasmin Sahastra Shake Nibhaga Aham Tvai Rije Swaha Yatha Rupa Pravatayanti Yatha Masa Aharjam एवं माँ ब्रह्मचारिणः धातरायन्तु सर्वथा स्वाहा प्रतिवेशोऽसि प्रमा बाहि प्रमापदस्व इति चतुर्थो अनुवाकः. May I become successful among the people, Swaha. May I become superior among the rich, Swaha. O Lord of prosperity, may I enter into thee, Swaha. Mayest thou enter into me in that self of thine with 1,000 branches, O Lord. May I purify myself from all my sins, Swaha. As water flows downwards, as months fly into years, so too, O Creator, my students of Brahman, Vidya, come to me from everywhere, Swaha. Thou art the refuge beam upon me, come to me. Part 1, Shloka number 10th. व्याहृत्य उपासनं भूर्भुवा सुवरिति वा एतास्तित्रो व्याहृत्य तासामुहस्मै तां चतुर्थीं महाचमस्य प्रवेदयते मह इति तद्ब्रह्म स आत्मा अंगान्य अन्य आत्देवता भूरिति वा अयं लोकः भुव इत्यन्त इक्षं सुवरित्यसौ लोकः मह इत्यादित्य आदित्येन वाव सर्वे लोक महीन्यन्ते. Bhuvava Swaha are three short utterances of mystical significance. In addition to these is, of course, the fourth one, Maha, made knower by seer, Maha Kamasya, that is Brahmin. This Maha is compared to body, other gods are its limbs. Bhuva in this world, Bhuva is the sky, Suva is the next world, Maha is the sun. It is by the sun that all worlds are nourished. Hari Om Tat Sat.